E3. Oh no, you sunk my battleship. That was mine.
No, we're not using that one.
That was so good though.
You could barely even say it. You're like, E3.
Well, I planned it, so we actually started talking a lot more. I planned it out in my head of how I was going to get you to say
Sure.
E3, and I was going to say, oh, you sunk my battleship, and then you just never said it.
I said E3 like 3 times.
I know, but I wasn't paying attention,
Jesus.
so I missed it.
So you...
Okay. Are you ready?
I've been ready.
Ah. Hello and welcome to the Power Cycle Podcast. I am Jack Barron.
And I'm like Knowles.
And it has been a few weeks.
Yeah.
Days.
It's been like 2-3 weeks.
Yes. Do you like the... I like this. I haven't been in it yet. This is my first time being in it. Because fun fact, we don't live together. People might not know that.
People might just think we're having gay butt sex all the time, but no.
That's really intense. I wasn't...
It's like
that
texting
far.
only.
Yeah, it's just pure like...
It's just dick pics. That's all it is.
It's like cute emojis.
Right.
Every once in a while.
Eggplants, always.
But I do like this. This is fun. I think we look more certified, be like geeky now. You know what I mean? Like instead of being.
Do we need like a club card? Is that what it is?
I don't know. Like we were in a dorm room, so people were kind of like, "Oh, look at these guys! Like they're not geeks, dude. They have like a Star Wars poster. Like, that's all they have." And we're like, "Well, you should see the rest of the room. It's like right behind us. That's it. Like we're in the whole room." But it's that fun time of year, E3.
E3,
which is
almost. We're like 2 weeks out.
I guess. I feel like we're even closer. No, yeah. I think like June 10th is the first.
2 weeks.
June 10th, the first conference. Are you excited?
I'm excited. Yeah, it's June 13th to the 15th.
Do you watch it every year?
Oh yes,
yeah,
I watch E3 every year. So, I went to technical school throughout high school. So I go to take my gen eds in the morning and then get bussed over to technical school. And because there's a bunch of different schools that go there, you stop going there when your school is done. So at this point, by the time you get to E3, half the schools are already done. Oh. So I have to go there, but we just don't do anything. So me and the other guys that are left over would go into the studio and just watch the E3 presentation, like on the big screen we have in the studio and stuff. Like
now, would you watch the? I remember I would watch. I know IGN does like a whole like all day coverage.
I watch some of those, but I really just watch the presentations.
Like the conferences.
I usually watch Rooster Teeth's one because I just like the personalities they have on there. Yeah, like I usually just watch the presentations. I'll tune in every now and again when I'm bored.
I really enjoy the conferences because it's like they're the most like scripted things of all time, and it's just it's just I love it.
Just feels validated. Like it feels like this is a real which it is. Like it's a real industry.
Like they walk out and they're like Xbox. They always that little hand thing. What Xbox, social, people.
Did you see the Funhouse drinking bingo game for this one?
I have not.
So last year they did a thing where it's like E3 bingo where wherever you watch the live stream with them, and then whenever something happens it's on the bingo card, you take a shot.
Was Half-Life 3 like drink a whole bottle?
It was like So the ones for this year are you can find this on the Funhouse website. So you take a shot when they talk about Death Stranding, Shenmue 3, Kingdom Hearts 3, Red Dead 2, Sonic the Hedgehog, anything VR. If the Scorpio price is $200 to $400, you take 2 shots. If it's $400 to $600, you take 1 shot. If it's $600 or more, you take 2 shots. If there's a t-shirt or blazer on stage, you take a shot. If there's technical difficulties, you take a shot. If a woman enters and exits the stage without saying anything, you take a shot.
Oh god.
If there's an overly excited journalist, you take a shot. If a dead franchise is revived, you take a shot. If there's a tattoo on stage, you take a shot. If someone cries, you take a shot. And if the Chainsmokers songs play, you take a shot.
We're not going to last very long. I feel like all those things are going to happen in the first hour.
Yeah, there's multiple conferences.
So which one do you like? I know we're both Xbox guys, but like, do you
I like them all. I've never even played a PlayStation. I never owned a PlayStation, and I even love watching the PlayStation conference because there's just so many games. Like, it doesn't matter the games.
I like watching the developer ones. I think the most like.
They're really intriguing.
Like Bethesda's and Ubisoft.
But at that point, you're getting more to like it's like a convention, almost like a panel, as opposed to like those are more like panel-esque instead of presentation-esque.
I know, like, because Bethesda's like they're always like, I think Bethesda always has like maybe 4 or like 5 games, and it's like only like a half hour to like 45 minutes, whereas the other ones are kind of like an hour and a half.
Right.
But it's kind of like we have a little list up. We have IGN's list of confirmed games, and I'm trying to think if there's any that are like jumping out at me. Arms. Did you play Arms? You don't have a Switch.
I don't have a Switch.
I played the Arms. Yes, 2 days ago I played it. My friend has one. We got like the demo. That game's wild.
Is it really? I've heard really good things about it.
Like okay, I liked it, and my friend is like,
man, we're just not professionals at all.
Yeah, is that me or is that you? Is that
might be me. I don't know.
That might be me.
No, that was you.
That's me. Okay.
That was you.
I'll go grab it.
Nah, it's fine. It's
sure?
too late. It's too late.
Well,
Too
it's probably
late.
gonna keep.
That's your fault. You gotta live with it. You gotta live with it.
I played. So I think the community around Arms. I've heard like mixed. So I've heard people say like this is.
How is our community? The game isn't even out yet.
Well, people who like it a lot. Like.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah, people are. I know some people who are like, this is the biggest, like the best. You know, this could be like the new fighting game, like the new, like it's gonna be a fighting tournament.
I think the most apt description, because I hear it from a lot of people, is that it is the best game you will ever not think is a good game.
Yeah.
Like you look at it and you get it explained to you, and you're like, this is a shitty game. But then apparently you play the game, you're like, holy fuck, this game is amazing.
Like I played it. We played it for an hour, and like I'll admit I'm not a big fighting guy.
Right.
In general, like I'm not, like, oh yeah, fighting games like they're the best. Like I know some people are like that. But I was playing it, like it was fun. But by the end of like the hour, like it's because Nintendo only does an hour-long demo.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah, dude. They do an hour a day. So like,
okay, sure.
It's the weirdest thing. I played it for an hour, and I was like, okay, I think I've gotten everything out of it. Like not everything in the sense of like there's still more content, but I was like, okay, I think like there's volleyball and there's fighting. And there might be more game modes, but like, after playing those two, I was kind of like it's fun.
I didn't even know there's volleyball. When did this become Dead Alive 3?
Yeah. And so I was kind of like, like it was cool. I don't know if I'm sold on it. I mean, I'm still not sold on the Switch. I haven't gotten one yet. Like I like it, but I don't know if
My brother has one. It's okay. I need an XL because the buttons are way too small for me.
Oh yeah.
I don't even have huge hands, and the buttons feel too small.
They are small, yeah. And so, oh wait, Call of Cthulhu. I didn't know that was gonna be there.
Yeah.
That's cool. Have you played the board game of that?
I have.
Do you like it?
Because I worked at a hobby shop.
I did
like it. It was a very interesting board game.
So that's like a. What do you think that's gonna be? Is that gonna be like a?
I don't know. I haven't really seen much on it. I've heard of it. I've heard it's like the next indie darling that isn't an indie game.
I remember looking it up. I didn't think it'd be coming out so soon.
I don't think it's I don't know if it's coming out soon, but it will be there.
Call of Duty World War II, obviously. Yeah. We did the whole thing on that.
Harvest Moon sequel coming out.
What?
I am hype about that.
Did you play that?
I played it at my cousin's.
Do you like it?
I thought it was a good game. It was definitely like interesting, is what it is.
That's a hardcore shooter, right?
What?
No, I'm kidding. That's the farming game, right?
Yeah.
I remember people playing that. I was like in elementary school.
It's a very beloved franchise.
People are like, "Oh, Harvest Moon!" Like, yeah, this is the best. I'm like, "Oh." Okay.
I'm excited to just see Nintendo working on like there's like there's a lot of titles with Nintendo that they don't sell well, but they have a lot of community. They have like the people who do get it are all in. Like Metroid. Like Metroid is a game everyone thinks sold well, but didn't actually. It's just that everyone that did buy it and liked it loved it and want more.
Do you think Metroid would be at E3? I've heard
there's no Metroid game coming out.
I've heard people like rumbling, not rumbling, but people were like speculating.
Well, first of all, Nintendo won't be at E3. They'll show.
They have their.
There won't be any. Nintendo won't spring a surprise game at E3 because they don't do a presentation. So there's no reason to.
Do they have anything there though?
Yeah, they'll have stuff there.
Okay.
But they won't bring you a surprise game because they're not having a conference to surprise you. They just have the it doesn't make sense to do that. Like they're gonna release Nintendo Direct. They're gonna do that again.
Yeah.
But like there's no reason to surprise you with a game that no one ever talked about if you're not gonna show it off in a presentation. Like there's just no reason to do that. Now, will they maybe announce a game demo that's like available for download to everyone who has a Switch? Maybe that.
Okay. So, Super Mario. Speaking of the Switch, Super Mario Odyssey is going to be now. My friend has Breath of the Wild, and I watched him play it, and it is pretty sweet.
It's a pretty amazing game.
And so, do you think Super Mario Odyssey will? So from what I've seen, that's Mario like in the real world.
Yeah, we don't really know.
That's really weird.
Yeah, we really don't know.
Okay, so I think that's what I'm most looking forward to, is any Nintendo stuff, because the Switch has taken everyone by storm.
Are you crazy?
What?
You're not looking forward to the best game ever? Battlefront 2?
No, I can't in good faith buy that game.
I know. I'm kind of there with you.
I know it's probably gonna be. Oh, that's gonna be the EA one. That's gonna be EA.
Yep.
And they're gonna push.
They'll probably show it at the PS because PlayStation has a PlayStation had exclusive stuff with the last one, I think, or had some kind of sponsorship deal. So I think they'll probably see something at the PlayStation.
I mean, they're going to push that game hard, which is going to upset me because it's not going to be good. And then
I don't know. I'm hoping to. I'm hoping it'll surprise me. Like the things I'm reading are not making me happy, but I believe, I believe very hard in my heart of hearts that we can redeem ourselves with Battlefront.
Now these are the rumored games, which I think are more fun.
Whoa! What about State of Decay 2?
Which one?
State of Decay 2. You're not excited for that?
I love State of Decay. Have you played that? I didn't see it on the list. Did you actually beat the whole? Did you beat it or?
No. It's another game I didn't own. I just played a bunch with my friends.
Apparently, it's Oh, you played the co-op or?
No. We would take turns. They owned it.
Oh, okay. Because I remember I had it. I remember when it first came out. I got it. I was like, this game's the best. And then I played it for 3 hours and never played it again. And then I
get that.
There's a story in it, and I'm
hoping the problem is it was an indie game basically. It was.
It really lacked that. I'm trying to think how to describe it. There was kind of no. It was actually I can't even describe it. It was I
think it was just too open with too much empty space.
It was empty. Is what it was.
Yeah, they tried to put a lot in it, but then to make it so it wasn't all squished together, there was just a bunch of open space because they couldn't do it properly because it was basically an indie game. So
that's good. State of Decay 2. I'm down for that.
I'm happy with that.
I'm down for that. I'm down for State of Decay.
I can't wait to see it.
I'm down for that. I'm trying to think. See, E3,
and Red Dead 2, I need to see some Red Dead. I
don't think they're going to show much. I think it's going to be
I don't think they'll show much, but I think we'll get a real trailer instead of the teaser.
I think we're going to get
remember how with GTA we had the trailer which was just all city shots and like the crop dust are going in the field and stuff like that. That's the first thing that came out. We have that trailer. So now we need the actual trailer to come out.
I think cuz I know people want that obviously very very badly. And that's the big I know all my friends, that's all they talk about. It's I want Red Dead 2. I want Red Dead 2. So I don't know. I think that's interesting. I'm sure what they're going to do with that. Because they don't have to do much with it, you know what I mean? It's not like they could give you...
I think they're going to give us a full trailer or some kind of gameplay snippet, I think.
Oh, yeah. I think
they have to do something. Because remember, it's going to come out before next E3.
And I think they might have. Don't they have a deal with Sony of some kind? I think I'm sure Sony will have it. I remember reading that they have some type of.
I don't know.
I think Sony was covering some of the marketing for it or something.
I'll look into it.
Where, but I think so, and so also E3 has all these games which I don't know. Oh, Nidhogg 2? No way!
Yeah.
Did you play Nidhogg 1? Oh my god, that game's the best. That's also okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I am perfectly okay with that. And let's see, is there any others lists that are jumping out at me? I'm trying to think. FIFA. I love when sports games are out.
So PS4 will have first access to select online content. So what I'm thinking is
DLC.
So yeah. So, well, not I think they're gonna do it just like the GTA model. So a new batch of cars come out, or this is gonna be horses or a patch of land or something like that. PlayStation will get a week in advance. I think that's what it's gonna be.
Okay.
Sucks, but.
Do you are you always surprised? Not surprised, but I always wonder why sports games are at E3. Because I feel like the people who play sports games aren't really watching E3. That's A, and then B.
Well, I'll get people who play FIFA and Madden though, because hardcore FIFA Madden players.
But I love when they bring out the people for FIFA.
Oh yeah.
They go.
They had the one super famous soccer player last year. I think.
Well, that's it. But they always have some new technology with some weird name EA in the stadium. Look at this fan. Look how detailed he is.
What does it do? Oh, the sweat drips down in realistic motions.
Oh yeah, and then it's we did motion capture for the 4 famous players of everyone else is just this weird robot, but these 4 players complete motion capture.
So notably on here, Middle Earth Shadow of War is under rumored. It'll definitely show up. The fact they've already released all the marketing stuff and it's supposed to come out this year, right?
Yes, it is. I think it's coming out November.
I'll look it up real quick, just to confirm.
Which I don't know.
It's coming out in August.
What?
Yeah, it's coming out in August of this year.
I don't know.
So it'll definitely be an E3.
I don't know.
It'll definitely be an E3.
That game might do well. I really don't know.
I love the first one.
I loved it too, but I didn't expect this. So here's my thing with. So I've been watching. I guess I love.
Well, I expect the second one when they didn't put it up. They only did one story-based DLC. And it didn't make sense because they left it open enough to do story-based DLC, which then told me is that they're getting greenlit a sequel. So instead of putting that stuff in the DLC, they're gonna use that stuff for the sequel.
Here's my fear with Shadow of War, is So they had they updated the Nemesis system. They added these fortresses. They added all of these things. And my issue with Shadow of Mordor was once you figured it out, that was kind of it. Once you there was a once you I remember I mind controlled a war chief and I was like, oh, that now I'm just kind of done. There was no even messing around with it didn't do much. And that's my fear with this one is I would rather the Nemesis system be very difficult to master, take a lot more work to figure out. Because I remember you would just capture one orc at the very bottom and you could make him all the way up to the top in 10 minutes. If you just tried hard enough.
Right. Well, I think you have to remember that this was the first kind of game for this studio that was made anything like this.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I think that's why I ended up buying when it came out. I ended up buying for $35 on sale a year later. And I was like, this is worth the $35. I would never pay the $60 because it's very rough. There's a lot of not gameplay issues, but design flaws. They're like what you said. It's the system is really great and in depth, but you can really cheese it once you understand it.
I mean, my roommate played it, and I mean, Shadow of Mordor is it's not a geeky game, but it's not I would say it's a game that I think regular players. I think you're a bit more hardcore if you're playing Shadow of Mordor, kind of. A little bit, not terribly.
I don't know about that one.
I gave it to my roommate who doesn't really play Lord of the Rings games, doesn't really know too much. He likes it. I remember the first time he bumped into a nemesis, and it was oh, hello there, and it was all and he thought it was the best. He beat the whole game in 2 days. He just did not.
Oh, I beat the whole game in 2 days also.
Yeah. He did love it. And he's I love the system. I love the people, and I loved it too when I was playing. I remember I had this one guy who would not die.
I want to relate it to what we came down with our conclusion of the first Battlefront relaunch is that it's a test product.
Sure.
It's a fleshed out game, but from a design standpoint, we're seeing how players react and how they work in the wild, and now the sequel is the chance for it to be the definitive experience that this style is supposed to be playing.
That's my hope. My hope for this game is the people who are developing it are sitting there. I hope the budget is bigger, which it looks like it is. I want a bigger budget. I want them to have this creativity where they can go, okay, we had the Nemesis system. The company was a little bit iffy on it, but they let us go with it. And now they're okay, what did we want to do with it? What were all the things that we wanted to do? And what I've seen so far is this fortress stuff, everything that I've been seeing where you're going to different, the map's bigger, you're going to different places, you're not just in one solitary map. It looks like there are other people you're fighting with. You're in Gondor. You're not Gondor. You're in not Minas Tirith. You're in another city. I read the book, so I kind of
Yeah. You're in Gondor territory.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is so they took Mordor, which was fun. I'm I hope the next one's not in it. Take it somewhere else.
Yeah, you're fighting the Badlands across. Yeah. I'm hoping they're gonna move it towards. What were the name of the elephant riders?
The Elephants. Oh, the
actual
yes. No, I know.
You know what I'm talking about? The people from the west. I think they're gonna move it towards southwest. So the southern west part of Gondor that leads into the parts past Middle Earth West. Yeah. That's what I'm hoping they're gonna do because that's areas that, for a lot of people like me who love Lord of the Rings and play a lot of Lord of the Rings games, but doesn't dive a lot into the extra lore with extended books and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I want to learn that information. I know I could probably learn the information, but I would like to learn the information through a medium I already want to consume, which is a game.
Yeah, I think that's where the game will excel. Is it gives people that introduction to the universe because Lord of the Rings is such a complicated universe.
Yep.
I was reading the books. It's so.
What's more complicated, Lord of the Rings or Star Wars?
Oh, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, leaps and bounds.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree.
I'd say George Lucas has this.
Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter?
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
Oh my God. I'd say Harry Potter and Star Wars have their universes figured out, and they have famous people in them. Lord of the Rings, he knows everyone and what they were doing. Every little rock, every little
This rock was there when he slayed.
Yes, I'm telling you, when you're reading the book, I don't know if have you read them at all.
The books?
Yeah.
I read The Hobbit. I haven't read the Lord of the Rings.
When you're going through the Lord of the Rings, he'll be okay, Frodo went on a hill. He's this hill, and then he'll go 10 pages in depth into. Here's to compare it. The Battle of Helm's Deep. You've seen the movies, correct?
Yeah.
So that's the highlight of the Two Towers.
Right.
Right. Okay. Guess how many pages it is in the book?
Can you tell me how many pages the book is total?
Probably 350.
I'm gonna say 80 to 110.
Helm's Deep.
Yeah.
It's probably 12 pages.
What?
It is a It is probably the smallest part of the book.
What? Wait, when does the book begin and end? Does it end and begin at the same parts of the movie?
No. I think Two Towers is. I think Fellowship is correct. Two Towers. So the Return of the King is the one that messes it up.
So Two Towers, the movie, is the same as Two Towers, the book.
Yeah, no. So the Two Towers goes from the beginning of the end of Fellowship to like probably the first quarter of Return of the King.
Oh,
like
well,
the Two Towers is big. Like
that's why then. Oh,
yeah.
that's why then. Sure.
But,
I was thinking it was just the movie.
But yeah, so I was trying to think. It's a weird
sure.
split because
That's so weird. I don't know if I believe you.
No, I will. I have the book. I'm telling you, Helm's Deep is. I didn't even know it happened. I was like, what? And I was like, we're done. Oh, okay, we're moving on. But I think this game. I like the character. I like everything. I liked everything about the first time around. I think it's the classic. What I said about Titanfall 2. I'm like, I like Titanfall 1, just add more. I'm like, so I like Shadow of Mordor, just give me more.
Yeah, just flush it out.
Like, don't change anything. Don't go, like, messing around with it. Like, I like it. Just make it better.
Yeah.
Just, everything you wanted to do it. So then we have, I'm going to make this little list of, like, these rumored ones.
Destiny 2 should not be rumored. Destiny 2 is going to be there. I don't know when this
I hope no one buys that game. I didn't like Destiny 1.
What? This game looks so good. I can get it on PC now, too.
Well, yeah, so I saw that. It's on battle.net. So wait, I didn't.
It's an Activision game.
Okay, so
Bungie is the game is published by Activision. It's made by Bungie, published by Activision, and because Activision and Blizzard are the same company, basically, they're having Blizzard do the online distribution.
So, do you think that will improve?
Yes.
So what do you think?
So the Call of Duty games come out on Steam, but people have been like wondering, oh, is it Call of Duty going to Blizzard? No, it's because the kind of servers you need to run an MMO is way different than the kind of servers you need to run a true FPS like Call of Duty.
So do you think Destiny 2 will be a full-fledged MMO then? Or
yeah, it's gonna be MMO. It's gonna be the same game but more. That's what it's gonna be.
So, but I know in Destiny 1
game's gonna be great.
Like Destiny 1, it wasn't a full-fledged MMO. It's kind of like you ever played Dragon Ball Z's Universe?
It's a mix. Yeah, it's
kind of like that. Do you think the second one's gonna be that?
It's gonna be the same thing but more fleshed out.
Okay, so not a full MMO.
It's not gonna be a full MMO. No, it's gonna be the same exact game, and the game style is such a perfect mix. It's so good. I can't wait.
I mean, I hope it's improved. I personally didn't enjoy it.
I dropped out of the game because I just didn't want to buy the DLC. Because even though the later DLC was better than the early DLC, but the early DLC wasn't that good. And then the later DLC was good, but there was no reason just to buy the later DLC. So it got to the point where like,
well, now not all of it's like $40 now. It's like terrible, but
right. But now I don't even want to bother with the new game.
Yeah.
So my point being is that like I just watched other people play DLC, but now that everything's getting reset, I don't care because it's like yes, I get the cop out now.
So there's Borderlands 3 on this list.
Oh yeah, I hope that comes up.
I think I'm over Borderlands personally. I'm kind of.
But a lot of the games coming out right now are like super serious games, and I'm like, I kind of need that little like funsy like Guardians of the Galaxy version of a game. You know.
I mean, I like I didn't like Borderlands 1. I loved Borderlands 2. I thought Borderlands 2 was perfect. I didn't play that.
Right, that's where I am. That's where I am.
Then there's Crackdown 3.
God, if this game doesn't show up, it's just dead. If it doesn't show up at this E3, the game is dead.
I mean, do people want it that badly? Or is there a following?
It was a pretty good game. I enjoyed it. Well, the Xbox just needs exclusives, is what it is.
I mean, is Crackdown that exclusive that you need? Like,
I could be. Like, here's the thing: Crackdown was a really overly ambitious game when it came out. It just like, it's a really fun game to play.
Mm.
If you could take that into the modern online ecosystems that we have now, with like the Xbox One and PS4 like online networking, even though it'll be an Xbox exclusive, then like it'll be amazing. It'll be a really fun game, and that's what we need right now. We need a fun game for the Xbox.
Like I'll say, like that. Like I'm looking at the rumored list. I'm looking at a lot of the games that people are speculating on the Xbox conference, and like that's my biggest fear with Xbox. 'Cause I mean, I'm an Xbox guy. Like,
right.
I love Xbox. Is my biggest fear is they're gonna walk out and they're just gonna offer these games that it's either a revival. It's another one this year. Like I want them to come out with something
original
where it's like we have this new game, buy this console for this game. Like that's what I hope they come out with, which they have not been doing.
I think not Borderlands. I think Crackdown would kind of count though, because Crackdown was never like the way they described it when they showed it at E3 earlier. It's that it's a sequel, but it's a re-envisioning of the game with modern technology and stuff like that. So to me, it's its own thing. It's not like this is Crackdown 5, you know? Like, there are only 2 Crackdowns, and they're very unique, like, games that were never, like, it was marketed as a AAA game, but it was really more of, like, a AA game.
Then my hope is if they come out with if Crackdown 3 is there and they're pushing it, I hope that they give it I hope they give it either the budget, the resources, the assets for it to do well, for it to be a game where, because I mean I had the original Crackdown, and I was like, this is like, you could tell like it was overly ambitious. There was a lot going on.
Also, the second one got overshadowed because it came out with Halo 2.
I think
it had the Halo 2, had the Halo 3 beta. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had the Halo 3 beta in it, so you bought it to get the Halo 3 beta. Or the beta came out on the same weekend. I forget what it was.
I know.
It was something along that line.
I know it was overshadowed. So wait, Days Gone. That's that zombie one, right?
Yes.
That's the one like all the
It's like the biker dude.
Like
Mr. Biker Dude and a bunch of fucking zombies.
But is that the one with the horde? And and he's like gunning them all down.
Yeah, he pulls up on his motorcycle and goes. I was like, oh shit, they're just everywhere. And it's like, oh.
That's what I'm saying. That's a PS4. So that's what I'm saying. PS4 is gonna come out here swinging with these exclusives, and I'm just saying that for Xbox to come out and not have those. I know PS4 is gonna pull that thing they always do, where like, Microsoft's gonna do one thing and then like PS4 is gonna walk out and like do the exact opposite of it because no one's gonna like it. And so I'm hoping, because I know PS4 is gonna come out there with these exclusive games, these interesting games, and I hope that Xbox comes out and does the same thing. Like, I don't want Xbox coming out and showing games that are also on the PS4.
Yeah, once we get through this, I really want to discuss with you what we're looking for out of these presentations.
Sure, it's kind of like burn down this list then for games I kind of.
Knack 2.
Like, okay, what is? I don't play Knack. Is that a good game or is that a bad game?
It's an okay game. It's like a children. It's
okay.
It's a unique game.
Because I see so many people who are like,
it's a joke, really.
Okay.
It's really a joke.
Like, I see people be like, this game
the
sucks.
people that are behind the development of that game are very good game makers, and so it was like super hype. This is gonna be like this thing. It's fine. It's the joke comes from how hyped it was.
Okay.
Not from like that it's the worst game ever.
No, because I see like
it's
multiple.
a fine game.
I see video game YouTubers be like they're playing a game. They go, oh man, this game ain't no knack. And I'm like, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's just a meme. It's just a meme. Mario and the Rabbids, which just got announced. Like,
how you gonna skip Final Fantasy VII?
It's not coming. It's not.
What?
They'll show it, but it won't have anything for it.
I think it's in chapters, so it might have.
It's not gonna be done this year. It's not gonna be done this year. Kingdom Hearts 3 also won't be done this year. They just started doing a huge staff hire, which means they're getting ready to finalize it, but it'll still take a year.
I don't think Kingdom Hearts 3 will ever come out.
It's coming out. Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out in the next 2 to 3 years. I guarantee it.
Oh, good. I've only been waiting like 12.
Listen,
what's another 3?
I haven't played any of them, so like what I'm going to do is once it gets announced, I'm going to buy all of the old ones and just play all the way through when it comes out.
Yes, Mario and Rabbids, aka God Has Abandoned Us.
They have like Mega Man arms too, right?
Dude,
like
my friend.
I gotta find this picture.
My friend sent me a picture of it, and I didn't believe him. He's like, Mario and Rabbids. I'm like, this isn't real. He's like, yeah, dude. Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm like, this isn't a real game. Like, you're not. What you're showing me is not a real game. Look at them.
Hold on, I gotta find the image.
Oh, yeah, it's like, isn't it like?
Yeah, they have like fucking Mega Man arms on. Mario literally has a Mega Man arm.
I don't understand whose idea this was.
It was Ubisoft's.
So I'm gonna love it. I love the Rabbids. Do you like them? They're my favorite.
I like the first the first game, the first Rayman game they showed up in, and then I like the World Tour one.
Yes,
I like that. Everything else is garbage.
I like World Tour. And
TV show garbage.
So I played World Tour, when I was young, like 13. Yeah. I was like, this game is great. I played it recently at like 18. You know that game has like 8 games in it, like 8 mini games.
Yeah, it's just
like there's like none. I was like playing. Like we played it for 2 hours. We played all of them. I was like, what? There's nothing in this game. So yeah, that's weird.
Yeah,
I'm pumped.
Shenmue 3 also probably not gonna have anything.
Which one?
Shenmue 3.
What is Shenmue?
Shenmue is that like really old Japanese RPG game. They got kickstarted like 2 years ago.
Ah, okay.
Remember he came out stage like, and you can make it happen, and then they got all the money, and then PlayStation just said, oh, we'll just do it, and they took all the money still.
That's awesome.
And now,
new Assassin's Creed. I hear that's a new series coming out. I think it's a original IP, right? Yeah, it's really original.
I don't know. I'm excited. Egypt. I'm pretty on board. I like Assassin's Creed.
That's Origin. Is it called Origin? Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Spider-Man. Guy, I really hope Spider-Man is shown and they have a playable version.
Yeah,
I
I've heard
really
about
want this
that.
game. I want this game so bad.
What's it based off? Is it based off of?
It's its own thing. It's just its own thing. There's no connection to the movies. It is just its own game, just like the old Spider-Man games were their own game. And I fucking love the old Spider-Man games on PlayStation. So they were so good.
Wait, you play Spider-Man 2?
I think it's the one I play. I think I played.
I get like deliver pizzas or something.
No, I don't think there was one. The one where you use a cheat code to play as a bunch of different Spider-Mans.
I'm trying to think. I played Ultimate Spider-Man.
I think
which
it may have been
really
Unraveled.
good. Ultimate Spider-Man. You play Ultimate Spider-Man?
I'm gonna look at all the Spider-Man games here and figure it out.
That's the best one. Ultimate Spider-Man. That's the best one.
That might have been it.
You get to be Venom too. It was awesome.
It was an open world game though.
That game came out in 2005. Wow, I'm old.
Wait, was it Ultimate Spider-Man game like more like a regular Marvel game though? Like where it's like you're going through levels?
No, it was open world.
Was it open world?
Yeah,
yeah. It then.
Yeah.
I just remember it was an open world game. My cousin had it. I played the shit out of it. Yeah. I think
I might have had Friend or Foe. No, I didn't. Did you have the cereal box one?
Yes, I did. And then my parents took it away from me because they thought it was too violent.
That's the best.
I got into the first level where it's like an art heist or whatever.
You gotta go across
and they
the building.
and they start getting shot at. And my parents are like, you can't play this game. They just took it from me, and I'm like, God damn it!
That game and Superman 64 or whatever. Dude, I had both those. I thought
Superman 64 is a joke though.
I know. I had it as a kid though. I was like, this is so cool. Then South Park, the Fractured Bahu, and
The Fractured Bahu.
That's actually pretty good. How's it going? I'm excited. For that.
It's cute.
I didn't play the first South Park game, but I
I watched people play it. I didn't really want to get it, and then after watching people play it, I realized I want it because it's like I've never legitimately laughed at a game that much.
It's really
like
fun.
It's a very fun game, so I think I'm gonna get this one. I think it might have been delayed again. I want to say, so I don't think it's coming out this year.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure.
So if we made our way through that list.
Oh, God of War.
Oh, is that what?
God of War.
Why is that coming back again? What the heck?
It looks really good.
I mean, I love God of War.
It's a whole new character, so it's like.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Did you not know this? Did you not see last UFC 3?
Actually, I don't think I watched it. To be honest, I don't think.
Yeah. So it's a whole new. Now it's in Norse mythology. It's a whole new god.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's not a sequel. It is like what they're doing with Assassin's Creed, where it's like, all right, now we're gonna take a new character. Like we're gonna do.
I'm okay.
This.
Like that's just like I don't mind if series do come back. I don't mind if series a game could have like Final Fantasy is a game that has 15 titles in it, but they're all different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't mind.
There's like a few sequels, but mostly they're all.
That's
different.
what I'm saying. Like I don't mind. Like Assassin's Creed is like, okay because it's a different character, but at the same time it's always the same game.
Let's move on. Let's move on to presentations.
Okay. Do you want to start with Xbox? Or save that one. That's our.
Well, I'm gonna bring up the list for everyone and run down the schedule.
Okay, we'll go through the schedule then.
Yeah. So EA's doing its own thing. Also, that'll happen before.
I mean, they always do that.
I think last year was the first year, wasn't it?
Wasn't it?
It might have been the second year. There's no way it was the third.
I remember.
It's the first. Last year was the first or second.
I know Titanfall was.
Titanfall showed at E3 originally.
Yeah, but that was the EA conference because they had Battlefront there.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So that might have been like 2014 then.
That's what I'm saying. Like last year was either the second one.
Yeah. Okay.
No, the 2015 would have been the first one. If anything, there's no way it was the third one. Unless I'm wrong, but like
I know I was not in college when it came.
All right, so
cool. Here we go. What we got?
All right, hold on. This is a bunch of other stuff. All right.
EA.
So we start with EA's own thing on Saturday. They have it at 12. Okay, they don't have how long these events are going to be.
So EA should walk out.
So EA Battlefront 2.
They should come out and just apologize for everything they've ever done.
we know. Unfortunately, half of it will be sports games.
EA is usually a lot of sports games. Usually they get their sports ones out. I think Battlefront, EA, maybe Mass just came out, so no Mass Effect. I'm trying to
Mass Effect.
I'm trying to think of other big Battlefield stuff will be there.
Battlefield DLC will be there.
Battlefield DLC.
It's doing really well. Yeah, there's the whole DLC I think they're showing off at E3. I think it's like something SAR or whatever.
Night of the Tsar.
Yeah.
In the name of the Tsar. So I guess.
Okay, sure.
I guess that's Russia. So that'd be Russia stuff.
Yep.
So that'd be interesting. Another EA and E3. I'm trying to think of all their game series that they can bring back.
I'm going back to the list real quick.
Because I'm trying to think of... EA Access stuff. So
sure, I mean, I don't care about that, though.
I mean,
I think most of them are just sports games, to be honest.
I mean, I don't...
Unless they're going to surprise us, like...
Well, I'm trying to think of all the stuff they have, because they have Battlefront, they have...
Madden, NBA...
They Mass Effect.
They're not doing Mass Effect.
Yeah, that came out. So... I'm trying to think if they have any. What would they be?
I don't really. Yeah, I really don't think they have anything going on. To be honest,
it's probably more service based.
Do they own it? Is there any companies that they own? Their subsidiaries that are coming out with anything?
I'm trying to think.
Let's go search EA games and see what Google tells me all EA games are.
That's interesting. I didn't really think about that. Here we go. EA press conference prediction. I'm trying to think what they might bring out.
New Sims. It's not happening. Maybe new Plants vs Zombies. I can see that happening.
Here, but yeah,
they have Need for Speed. There could be a Need for Speed game coming out, maybe.
Yeah, they really don't have much, do they?
They don't really. Not anymore.
I'm like even on like forum boards, and they're like, "There's nothing coming out." And yeah, they said Call of Duty.
God, I didn't realize how many mobile games they have. God.
Oh, someone said Skate 4.
Oh wait, they made Peggle. Ooh, Peggle will come out.
I don't think.
I'll take a Peggle.
I'm not really impressed. I never really.
Wait, did they make Peggle? I have a Peggle game on here that I'm looking at. But it's only one.
I feel like EA's not gonna have much because I really.
Yeah.
Like even me thinking about all the stuff they have.
I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. I think they might be going all on Star Wars, to be honest.
All right, next.
Actually, you know what? They could announce another Star Wars game because they have the license.
No, they have. They did that last E3. They showed. Remember they showed that 2-second footage. You remember that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like some dude like walking out to Tatooine, like the Millennium Falcon like flew by. Ah yes, so that's coming. That's coming. That new one's coming.
Unannounced Star Wars games.
Yeah, that might be it. Do that. That's last year. And then
Originally uploaded by Vimeo user playing XE audio director.
I think that might be the. I think KOTOR's coming back.
This is a video that was not shown at E3.
Oh, I think that one is. That's the one.
This was just leaked. This wasn't shown at E3.
Oh, really? Okay, it looks just like the one I saw then.
Yeah, but it came out during E3.
And then there'll be Star Wars stuff there. That's.
Yeah, I think they're gonna surprise with a Star Wars game. I think that's what's gonna happen. They're gonna have like some kind of first-person game. I don't know. Could be weird. So let's move on.
EA is not really exciting. Let's get the fun one. Microsoft.
Okay, so out of 10, I think EA is gonna be like a 4, maybe a 5. If they come out with a really good Star Wars game, I'll give them a 7.
I mean, they're gonna come out with they're gonna come out with like the sports catalog, a Star Wars game.
Yeah.
Show a bunch of Battlefront footage.
All right.
Then go home.
Sunday, Microsoft.
All right, I have this one up, which is 10 predictions that could even the console war. Like I could bring Xbox back.
Why don't you just have your own opinions, Jack?
I don't. But I want to see.
Why do you need to read someone else's opinion?
But I want to see their opinions, and then give our opinions based on their opinions.
Well, okay, so we know we want Crackdown to be there. We want exclusive games. That pirate game's gonna be there. You know what I'm talking about? The one where they had like those.
Yes, you mean the best game of all time? Yeah, the one by
Is
Rare.
it the best game of all time?
The one from Rare.
I don't think it's gonna be that good. It doesn't look that fun.
It's called Sea of
Thieves. It does not look that fun.
Are you telling me you don't want a pirate game?
But it doesn't look fun. It looks like there's games on Steam that look the same that are the same game that are already on Steam.
Did you play Pirates of the Caribbean online?
No, I didn't, because I'm not a bad person.
As an avid player of that game.
Oh my god.
I look very much forward to Sea of Thieves as an avid player of Pirates of the Caribbean online.
But there's games on Steam you can already play that are like the same exact game.
Yeah, but this is Xbox.
All right.
This is the Sea of Thieves.
Get out of here.
I'm gonna be a thief.
Stop touching me.
I'm gonna be a thief on the sea. So, but we all know what's coming. That's the Scorpio.
Yep. Well.
They're gonna come out.
Sure.
And they're gonna say it's $1,000, and we're all gonna cry.
Then we're gonna take 2 shots.
And then we're all gonna say Microsoft, you had one job. But I
think it's gonna be I think it will be more than $600 to be honest.
I
you have to remember it's a premium console. It's not made for mass consumption.
So did you see that article? I'm trying to think of where I saw it, and they were talking about how people are unaware of the Scorpio.
Yeah, okay, but that's not fair because what they classify as a gamer is anyone that just played a mobile game even.
Oh, really?
So
okay.
Yeah, those numbers are way skewed.
Okay.
But again, it's only marketed to those hardcore niche players.
No, I agree. And I think I would say, I'm trying to think of 600 I think is very high. I think 600 is not.
I don't think I don't think it'll be more than 600. I'm not saying it's going to come in at 600. I'm saying it won't be more than 600.
I am hoping it's 5. I would say 5. I mean, the Switch is 300, and the PlayStation Pro is what, 400? So if you're gonna go higher than that, you need to be offering some. And I hope what do you think it's gonna look like? Do you think it's gonna look like an Xbox One?
It's gonna look similar, I think. It's gonna be trimmed up a bit, probably.
I want it to be a really weird shape. What's
a weird shape?
I want
a hexagon.
I want to come out and it's
gotta be a box, Jack. It's in the name.
I want it to come out. It's like a ball.
Wait, Halo Wars 2. Halo Wars 2 is gonna show up.
That game's already out.
Is it already out?
Dude, what? That game's been out.
Is it? Oh,
yes.
Man.
But
Halo just doesn't do it for me anymore, I guess.
But I think I want the Scorpio to come out and they're like, okay, everyone look at it. It's like a ball and like they roll it around and like it's like this weird, and that's their mobile console. They just like knock it around.
Yeah, I think about. Huh.
So there's they're saying first party titles. Obviously, we were already talking about that and how they need to come out there swinging. Let's see. I'm trying to think.
God, there was like nothing. I'm looking and I'm just not seeing anything. So they can surprise the shit out of us, hopefully.
I think they're gonna have. Because here's my thing. I think Microsoft needs to come in and they have to recover from the last E3, which was like they botched. So,
no, last E3 they didn't do anything wrong.
Which one was Xbox? Oh, that's 2 years ago then? Which one they messed
The one they botched is the one when the Xbox One came out. That was like 4 years ago.
Why we're getting old.
You're just having a good memory. That's what it is.
I know,
no, the last one was fine. They just couldn't deliver on any of the promises. The last one was actually underwhelming. The one from 2 years ago was really hype, but then like none of the games came out.
They need to come out and then they need to push this Xbox Game Pass. I just
one
got
from 2
it.
years ago. The one that did deliver though was what was the game by? Oh shit! It was the game where everyone drank the soda and became monsters.
Oh, Sunset Overdrive.
That game had the best trailer.
It was
Do you
a
remember
bad
that
game.
trailer?
It was not good.
The game was good. That game was. I highly enjoyed that game.
I didn't like it very much.
I highly enjoyed
it. Did not
but
get
that trailer was fucking awesome. Where it's like the Call of Duty guy.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, like you just hear the music start coming up. And he's like busting those like, "What's up?" And it's just like so self-referential and like just so self-aware. Like, oh, it was great.
I mean, that's what I'm saying is that they have to come out with that. Like these trailers that are fun, these games that are fun. I feel like they have to focus. Like I don't know. You say you didn't have it. I was talking to you before we started recording, and the Xbox Game Pass, that is the best thing. I just got literally 20 games yesterday, and I've been playing them like on and off. Like, granted, it's all the current library is mostly 360 games,
right? But that's kind of what's.
I'm like, guys, come on now. Can you put one? I mean, Halo 5.
Well, it's in beta right now, isn't it? It's a soft launch. It's not like the full launch.
I mean, it costs money. Like it's $10.
Right, but like it's a new program. Is what I'm saying. Like it's not like they're not all in on it yet.
I wouldn't say it's big, but I would say like I mean they're not putting. I would say like they're putting on games. Like I got Operation Flashpoint, like that game from like 2008, and I got that. I got Dark Void.
I know there's like Lego games on there, right?
Yeah,
those are already on there.
I got Dark Void.
Halo's on there, isn't it?
Halo 5's on there. Halo 5.
Halo 5's on there. Halo 3 isn't on there.
Halo 3 all the whole Gears of War franchises.
I feel like Halo 3's on there.
So it's gotta be.
I
got the Gears of War franchise.
Sure.
Other than that, I think I got Devil May Cry's on there, the new one.
Yeah.
From like 3 years ago, I got that. So and that's what I'm saying. They have focus on that because I think right now it's all. I really think the focus on gaming right now is in not services, but like what are you offering me, not only in games, but in customer service, in
So services.
Yeah. So like, but in the sense of like when I buy your console, like, what is Xbox Live? Like I pay for Xbox Live, and it gets me those games with gold. It gets me this Xbox Game Pass. It gets me like a good internet, a good online play. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't mind paying for it. And I think Xbox has to come out and be like, I think that is their best asset. I think they're very good with their community and offering things. And that's why I want them to come out and be like, oh, you can do this on Xbox Live now. You can now you can play with PC players.
Right.
Like that's what I'm talking about. Stuff like that.
In the lack of games they have, and in addition with them trying to push the Games Pass, I think one of the strongest moves they can make is discounting gold. So like, what is it? I'm looking at what it is right now. I don't actually know what it is at the moment.
I just ran out. It is $15 for
1 month.
3 months.
For 3 months.
I think a month is like 12, 11.
I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm gonna just find all the.
But trade secret, if your Xbox Live runs out and you don't buy it,
but
for
they
a month,
need to play. No, we know. You
they offer
it
for $1.
Right, but we need. This is about getting new people in. So
yes.
So like, let me sell me some gold.
The 60s for it's 60 for a year.
Join today. Okay, so it's $10 for a month, $25 for 3 months.
Oh, sorry.
And $60 for a year. So like, if they can make it like $5 a month, and then like $12 for 3 months, and then like
12. It's like be 12.
Well, because it's $5 a month.
I know, but I don't think they'd bring it even that low. That's a big drop.
Or they just do $5 a month, and then for 12 months you can get it for like $45.
Well, I do that. 45. That's fair.
I think that's what I'm saying. Like you need, like they're already doing $5 a month if you do a whole year in advance. So if they can drop it down to just $5 a month and drop the whole year down to like $40 for a whole year, I think that will really help, because then people have that money to then go and pay for the Games Pass, and then you're getting it on both sides. Because right now the Games Pass is only half complete, because most of those games you want to go back and play have banging multiplayer.
Well, I think what I also like about Game Pass, I didn't think about this till just now with you talking about new players, is if you think about it, some people might look at an Xbox and go, oh, Xboxes are too expensive, I gotta buy the console and then buy a game. But then you go, oh, if I buy Live and this Game Pass, I now have a library.
It just comes with it.
And I think that is something I didn't even think about, and that might be what they're doing is, we want someone to come in and... Because now not only do you need first-party titles, you are giving them your... Because I still play my 360.
And 360 has great exclusives.
Like the 360 is one of the best consoles, and that's what I'm saying is. So now you're like, okay.
I would say 360 was the best console.
You give them your 360 library, and so they're like, okay, I have this, all these games I might have missed.
Plus Xbox One games like Halo 5.
And then not only that, they're getting their free games with gold. So now they're joining your console and your service, and they just got like 100 free games.
And here's the one thing that's also hard. It's also what's killing Halo, like new Halo sales. Also, the game isn't. First of all, the game isn't what it was when Bungie had it. Like, it just isn't. But on top of that, a lot of people just like aged out, and it's hard to get the newer kids in because they can't go just buy Halo 1 or Halo 2. So like if you give them the Games Pass library, right, and then they have the ability to be like, oh, now I can actually understand Halo. They'll play the old games and be like, oh, cool, I'll go buy Halo 6 now. Like,
that's true, man. Because I do think, that's what I'm saying. When you're making games like Crackdown 3,
or Crackdown doesn't matter because the story doesn't matter.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is when you make a game, I think with a number in it,
sure,
that's higher than 2 or obviously 1. I think...
Who just puts 1 in the game?
Like
who
Witcher
just
3.
does that, though?
Like Witcher 3.
So it's called
who
Witcher
does
1?
that? DICE does. Battlefield 1. What do you mean?
But no, that's a concept thing. It's not the first Battlefield.
Oh, okay.
Like it's not called Halo 1. It's not called Call of Duty 1. It's not called The Witcher 1.
Star Wars Episode 1.
But that's because there's already more episodes. That's what I'm saying.
That's episode 4. You're right.
People don't even call it episode 4 episode 4. They just call it A New Hope. They just call it Star Wars.
Yeah, you're right. But that's what I'm saying is when you make these games, like The Witcher 3 is a great game, but I was hesitant to get it because I didn't play the first 2. So I'm like, well, gee, I don't know if I want to buy this third one. No matter how good it is, I'm not going to know what's going on. I ended up playing it, not knowing what was going on.
But still a good time.
Yeah, it was good, yeah. But that's what I'm saying is, giving these people access to the older ones. And I really think there's going to be... I'm interested in the Scorpio. I keep going back to the Scorpio because I am just very intrigued by what this is. Because I feel like it's more than the Pro. We've been talking about this podcast for a while. This might... Because it's like, it's the best console. There's a lot behind it. And I feel like this is kind of like their... Okay, this is it. Like, this is how we get people back in kind of thing. And I'm hoping it looks... cool. I think it should look different. Maybe I think this song maybe more eye catching, more like it is very clear that you've made that investment into the Scorpio, and maybe that will come with free.
How much is Games Pass right now? Because I know you're on trial, but you know what the actual price?
It's $10.
$10 a month.
$9.99. Yeah, but you can't buy it for a year or anything. You have to pay for it.
That's a little annoying.
But that might be because it's a beta thing. I mean, that might.
Yeah, sure.
But I did click on it. It was like $9.99. I was like, oh, well, I'll just get it for a year. Like, how much is a year? And I clicked it. It just said there was no list. It was just
$9.99.
Yeah,
just keeps renewing.
Yeah,
okay.
So I was like,
oh. So yeah, especially if you're going to stick it at that price point, and then like also like have it so you can't get a discount for a year. I think that the option then is a discount online, because like Microsoft is already a company that's based around computers and internet, and they're already pushing the Windows the Windows computer sales for gaming. So like you already have to have that really good infrastructure. So it's like if you can roll back the price and tell your investors and tell the people up top that you're going to still get that money back with the people that will join Games Pass, if you convince them of that and you roll back the price, I think you will see that return with the Games Pass.
That's true. I am intrigued. Yeah, I think Microsoft will be one to watch, not only because
they're the black horse, is what it is.
Hey, they're coming in. They're coming down in the underdog. They're coming in from a lower position.
They're what Nintendo was last year.
Yeah, they're coming in from the lower position, and I think when you're in that position,
power bottom.
I think when you're in that position, you are more.
I love being in that position. Moving on.
You're more willing to try new things. So
Bethesda, same day.
If you're not coming out there with Fallout 5, I'm not watching. Boy.
It's not gonna have Fallout.
I know.
I mean, like,
I think people are talking about there might be a new like a Fallout new.
are they making a new Quake game? Aren't they remaking Quake?
Yes.
Okay,
Quake,
so that's happening.
Quake's coming out. They already released Prey, so that's not going to be there.
They have the new Wolfenstein.
Oh yes, please,
really
baby. Oh, I would kill for it. Have you played Wolfenstein?
Yep.
That's one of the best games of all time.
Well, you told me to play it, and I did. I'm like,
did you not love it?
Well, I played the original. Sorry, I didn't play the new one, and you told me I had to play the new one.
Did you play the new one?
So yeah, I did. And it was really good.
Did you love it? Yeah, it is the best.
I didn't love it because I'm just not like super into that kind of franchise, but it was a really, really good game.
Oh my god, I didn't. I remember I watched Let's Plays of that game for like 3 weeks.
Apparently, there's going to be a Fallout 4 VR.
Yes, I was reading. People were saying they should not just harp on that the whole time.
Oh, even within 2, something they could do too.
And that's scary. It's not my thing. That's a scary game.
Yeah, Quake Champions, Dishonored 2 DLC. That'd be good. I loved Dishonor so much. Good game.
I think they're gonna come out with a new Fallout. Not in the sense.
Oh, we didn't rate the Xbox. So what do you think about Microsoft press conference? What do you think it's gonna be out of 10? How much do you think you're gonna enjoy it?
God, I mean, I want to hope it's an 8. Like, I'm hoping for an 8.
I think it's gonna be 8. Like, regardless of how good the lineup is, what they announce, I think it's always really entertaining. I think Xbox puts on a really good show.
I like Phil Spencer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they put on a really good presentation.
Phil looks like he's having fun up there.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. It's very genuine.
Like that's what I'm saying.
I'll give it an 8.
I remember before Phil, it wasn't like that. It was kind of like very like serious.
I'll give it. Oh, actually, you know, I'm gonna give it a 6.5 based on the information we know.
Yeah.
But it has the potential to definitely be an 8, and they have to shoot for that 8.
I'll be honest. I think Microsoft's gonna come out. I don't know if it's gonna be good, but whatever. I know that. So I think they're planning on surprising people. Whether that surprise is good or not,
I don't think they're planning on it. I think they have to.
Well, I think like they're gonna. Like, I think they're gonna be very secretive, and they're gonna be like, okay, guys, we're gonna come out there with the Xbox Scorpio, and like it's gonna bomb, and then
no, it won't. It'll be so good.
They're gonna walk out.
I believe in this console. I think this console's gonna be great. I'm gonna like trade in my shitty original Xbox One and get it.
They're gonna say it doesn't take discs and there's no controller.
That's how you get the price point down.
You just stare at it.
That's how you get the price point down. You don't do disc. Because the people who want the advanced console are on board with the old digital anyway.
So do you think won't be no disc in there?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I know they don't want to pay Sony for that Blu-ray license. I know that.
I hope it's a flip. Like this, you don't just put the disc in. You like it goes like doop, and then you open it up like a lid. And you
Why? That's so bad.
Oh, it's horrible. Yeah, I want to be like. I want to.
Moving on to Bethesda, like we were already on Bethesda.
I've heard people talking about like a Fallout New Vegas, like
a middle game.
Yeah, like a middle one.
Yeah.
I think, and hopefully it's nothing like Fallout 4. And I hated Fallout 4. I did a 200-page assignment on it.
I think it's more likely that we get an Elder Scrolls than we get a new Fallout game, to be honest.
I don't know.
And I'm not saying it comes out this year, but I'm saying like they announce it.
I would be that would cause a lot of people get excited for that.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't
think they're saying anything's coming out this year that we don't already know about. But I think it's more likely that the end of the conference is like, and here's the next thing we're working on.
Because you've already
like here is Skyrim blank.
I mean, I feel like they always have one. Like they're either doing one or the other usually.
Right.
Like they need to
update on things like Quake. Quake isn't a big game. It's a smaller thing they're doing. Like they have all these small things they're doing.
I think they need something that's like either it's a new thing.
Yeah. So that's my follow up then. How likely do you think they release a new IP?
I mean, Prey is kind of a new IP, kind of.
That's what I'm saying. Is they just released Prey.
I feel like Prey's that's their new one. I'm trying. I mean, I think Fallout and Elder Scrolls are their bread and butter. Like, yeah, that's how they make their money. I mean, these other games.
I think it's more likely we see an Elder Scrolls than we see a new IP.
I think you need.
That's where I'm at.
Because last year they did. I think last year they did Quake, Doom, Prey. Like they were showing all these new stuff, and there's nothing. There's Elder Scrolls Online stuff, but there's like really nothing about like anything big. Oh, Skyrim remastered. Like that was a But I mean, like they've been riding Skyrim for a long. They've been riding the laurels of Skyrim. Like hey guys, remember Skyrim? How cool that game was? Like
here it is again.
Like we get it.
Oh, Skyrim it's on the Switch. No, just kidding. It sounds. Oh wait, it is on the Switch.
Like we get it. Skyrim was good. Get over it, Bethesda. Let's pump another one out there. But New Elder Scrolls, maybe. But I think you need one or the other. I think you need a Fallout or an Elder Scrolls to come out. I'd be intrigued if they don't have that. Or at least something along the lines of it. So, I think Bethesda's gonna come out. Quake, some type of RPG. Dishonored 2 DLC, absolutely.
RPG, okay, sure.
Yeah, Dishonored 2 DLC.
I'm really thinking, and I'm not like an Elder Scrolls fan. Like, I'm not like really a big RPG guy.
Did you play Dishonored 2?
I play the shit out of Dishonored. I love Dishonored.
The second one?
Yes.
Oh, did you like it? It's pretty good. I've been playing it. It's very hard.
It's not as good as the first one, I think.
It's harder though.
But the difficulty's up there.
And the story's not nearly as good though.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like it's not overall as good of a game, but it's a really good sequel. I'm on board.
I love this. I think this is a subject for another podcast, but I was gonna say it is Dishonored 2 has this great audio. Just the sounds in that game.
Oh my god, the sound design. But that's the sound design's great across the board. Though,
we should do another podcast on just
sound design. People who do the best sound design in this industry are like Bethesda,
DICE,
343, DICE, and then Rockstar. They have the best sound design.
Rockstar's good. Yeah, Rockstar's good. Yeah, Rockstar's good. I'll accept that one.
Rockstar is really good because you don't think about how good it is. Because, like, you're just in a city, and, like, we go to school in Philly, so, like, it just feels natural. But if you take the time in GTA to, like, listen to everything going on, like, you'd be like, oh, shit, like, I don't notice it because I'm used to it, like.
So, Bethesda.
So, Bethesda, I think it's going to be, like, a 6.5. If they come out with a new Elder Scrolls, it'll be, like, a 7.58. If they come out with a new Elder Scrolls or any game we don't know about, and they say that it's going to come out this year, it'll be a 9.
Yeah, I mean, if Todd Howard walks out there, looks at everyone, he goes, so Fallout, and then, like, and everyone's just gonna kind of be like, ah, and, like, run around. So that's what I'm hoping for, is someone Todd Howard's gonna walk out there, say Fallout, Elder Scrolls, we're all gonna poop our pants, and, move on.
Yeah, I mean, like, Todd Howard's just that dude. Like, he's the real G.
So, I would say 8, with the potential for a 9 to 10 out of 10.
Okay, so after that's PC Gaming Show, that's something we really can't talk about because it can literally be anything. Although, I want to see more Player Unknown content. Battlegrounds, that game is so good.
Player Unknown?
Players Unknown Battleground?
Is that PC? I mean, I don't play PC.
Oh, you're going to find out what that game is. The game is great.
Are you playing it today?
Maybe.
Ooh!
Blizzard might do some stuff at the PC Gaming Show. They sometimes hop on, so I'd love to see some Overwatch content going on there.
When they
they don't have their own stuff now.
I thought they do their own content.
They do their own whole event like EA does.
But,
BlizzCon.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know BlizzCon.
Well, like sometimes they'll hop on and they'll talk about like stuff coming out. So we can skip over that. Next is Ubisoft. Man,
Far Cry 7.
Gonna have that girl from Archer come out again.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
What do you mean it's weird? She comes out every year.
Who is it?
It's the girl who plays Lana.
She does come out, doesn't she?
Yeah. What do you?
Well, I didn't start watching Archer until I went to college.
Oh, sure. So
I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, wow, that's who that is who
right.
comes out. That's really weird. I didn't think about that. That's really weird.
So South Park Stick of Truth, or sorry, Fractured but Whole. Fractured.
Far Cry 5.
Far Cry 5.
Which will be the same game as Far Cry 4. That's in Montana.
Yeah, we had to do a whole topic on that also.
But yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Far Cry 5 looks pretty fun in the sense.
Looks interesting.
In the sense of it'll be the same game that it's always been, just in a different.
Primal
place.
was really unique.
I did not. Where were we?
I don't know. We were on Ubisoft.
Ah, yes, Ubisoft.
I was talking about Far Cry. I told about Primal.
Ubisoft will also bust out.
Wait, so why didn't you like Primal?
Oh, I didn't play Primal.
Oh, so you just talking shit for no reason.
Well, I mean, it's a caveman game. I found
it was pretty entertaining. I thought
that was dumb, but.
All right. Well, I mean, there's the rabbits.
Oh my god! I forget that Ubisoft owns them. Like
they're making the game too. Nintendo isn't making it.
Like the rabbits aren't Nintendo. I forget that. Like they're Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Like I always because
you only ever play them on Wii.
Rayman. Oh, we should be there. I think Rayman will be there.
No.
Really?
They've released the same Rayman game like 7 times now.
I love Rayman Legends. It is so good.
Right, but like, do you think they're making another one now? Like,
I would. They're good. I mean,
you would, but you're not the. They're not. The
I know
devs.
they
don't sell amazing.
Yeah, they don't sell amazingly at all. Ghost Recon, a new.
I would like a new Ghost Recon. I would also like.
Was it Wildlands?
Wildlands just came out, but like they have like different like series of Ghost Recon. Yeah. So like, or Vegas, I can do a new Rainbow.
No, but they'll have Siege DLC or something like that. They'll have.
They can just release Siege 2. Is what I'm saying.
Ooh, you think Siege 2?
Or not release, but like announce.
Siege 2, really? You think?
I think the game's still pretty well.
I know, but that's kind of like.
My point is they can release a new Rainbow franchise game.
Well, no, what I'm saying is like Rainbow Six Siege is kind of like their Overwatch. Like that's like their that's like their seasons.
Yeah,
their
but they really need to. It doesn't have enough depth to it though. Is what.
Oh
it is.
no, God, no, not at all.
And that's what I'm saying.
Like,
it's more like their Battlefront 1 or Battlefront.
I'd be interested in if they make a Rainbow Six in like a Vegas again, like in that vein, like in
like at a traditional Vegas.
Yeah, which I don't think. I think Siege was them saying like, no, we're not doing that anymore.
Right.
I've heard Splinter Cell.
Splinter Cell can come back. I'd be okay with that. I would be interested in a oh god, what is it?
Did you play Conviction?
I don't know what that is.
Splinter Cell Conviction?
Oh,
I thought that was fantastic.
I haven't played a lot of Splinter Cell.
That's what I played. Is that one and Ghost Agent Blacklist.
I played Blacklist.
Blacklist is good. I didn't like it as much as
what
Conviction.
Is we did a Let's Play in it. Not Watch Dogs, but their other new franchise.
The
MMO RPG shooter.
Division
2.
Division.
You can see Division 2.
Ooh, that'd be ballsy.
What do you mean?
That'd be.
It's already been rumored for a while. It's in the works.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm always intrigued when like games come out of the sequel, like because I didn't think Division was good. Like I don't know, like are people really kind of following it? Like, do you think a second one will be popular?
The first one has a really strong following.
Does it? I know it's like friends. That's what I'm saying. Like I look at games like Division, Wildlands, Siege, and I'm like, okay, like these are games they're either gonna support or they're gonna be like, okay, that was fun, a good try, everyone.
Assassin's Creed's coming out. We know that.
Yes. I'm trying to think that they're gonna come out with anything new. Which I don't think Ubisoft does that. I don't think Ubisoft comes out.
Yeah, they haven't. They could announce new For Honor content, not a new game, but like new content.
Oh yeah, that'll be For Honor stuff will be there.
Yeah,
For Honor would definitely be there.
For better or for worse.
Yeah,
South Park. Maybe a new Just Dance game.
Yeah. Switch stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
A lot of Switch stuff.
Yeah.
I forget Ubisoft makes a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they make a lot of like random games. Well, they publish a lot of things as well.
I forget that they publish a lot. I forget.
Yeah.
That.
I think Ubisoft Conference is gonna be like a 6.
Yeah, Ubisoft will be the same.
Let's say they gotta like do something really.
Look at the Division 2.
They gotta have like this Assassin's Creed game has to be bomb as fuck, or it needs to like
look at these great graphics. Don't worry, they'll be changed in 2 years. When it comes
out. or they need to like really hit me out of left field with a surprise game that I'm not ready for.
But yeah, I think Ubisoft will be okay.
I think it has the potential to be a 7, but I think it's gonna be a 6.
I'm saying like these games, like it's like EA all over again. They only have like so much stuff.
Their conference is also just a little too campy for me. I feel like
Ubisoft. Oh,
yeah,
Ubisoft's very campy. Yeah.
All right, Sony. That's gonna be on Monday also.
0. Next subject. Sorry, no, it's by. Sorry, you're right.
So they're gonna show Final Fantasy and they're gonna show Kingdom Hearts, but none of those games are gonna be coming out.
I want you to know that I just looked up Sony E3 like predictions. I want you to know I'm staring at a screenshot of one of my favorite games of all time.
What?
Do you know that game?
No, what is that game?
You don't know Loco Roco?
No, I don't.
You don't know Loco Roco?
I just answered the question.
That is on the PSP, and you're this little.
I never played the PSP.
Oh my! And you're a blob, and you eat candy, and you turn into a bigger blob, and then you can press a button.
So it's like Slither.io.
No, but see, you press a
button and do what?
And you turn into a bunch of little blobs.
So it's like Slither.io.
And then, and then you roll around,
or like the other IO. That's like a circle.
And all the little things like sing. They're like going around and like they're plopping around. It's like the best game ever.
Sorry, copyright strike is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I feel like I should bring up. I feel like you're not understanding the magnitude of Loco Roco.
They'll probably show off Shenmue. They'll show off Spider-Man. God, I really want to see more of this Spider-Man game. They'll talk a lot of Japanese that I want to understand.
Fun fact, there is a Loco Roco 2. I didn't know that. There'll be Loco Roco 3 will be there then. I didn't even know there was a second one. This is astonishing.
Chances that they're going to kill off the Vita. Or release a new one.
I thought the Vita has been dead.
Nope. There's been live games coming out for it. Persona 5 came out, I think.
Oh. I don't think there's a new handheld coming out. I don't think so. I think... I mean, why would you? Nintendo has that locked down. Now with the Switch, too.
Oh, no, sorry. It's not on Vita. But, like, there's a lot of, like, indie games.
I mean,
like,
now you have the Switch, which is, like, also in the handheld market, and you go come out there with your Vita. Like, if Sony's, like, if Sony looked
I don't know. The Vita was a good console, like, mobile console. It just didn't get supported by the actual company.
I would be very intrigued if Sony looked at the Switch and the 3DS, and they're like, our handheld's better. Like if they
they would have more mature games. Is the thing.
That's true. I still have my PSP. I had like 3 games on it, and even after playing, like I didn't touch. Like it just didn't have that catalog.
Here's the thing: Sony as a company is basically all PlayStation now. That's the only reason the company's afloat. No one gives a shit about their TVs.
What? Sony TVs? No one buys Sony TVs?
They're not like... Hold on, let me see. I read that report the other day. The PlayStation is basically keeping Sony afloat.
Is it really? It's kind of sad.
I mean, I heard this from people who I trust.
I mean, I'd be intrigued by that. Sony makes a lot of stuff, don't they? They're like... now rest. I mean...
No, that's old. Hold on. You just keep going. I'll keep looking.
But you're going to come out with the obvious, which is Death Stranded. And that's going to be...
Yes.
And that's Kojima, right? Or
yep,
no?
that's Kojima. Kojima's new company.
That's Kojima. Who I saw at Tribeca.
Yeah, brag about it.
I am going to brag about it. That's the new God of War guy I see. And then there's Days Gone, of course. Horizon Zero Dawn, which is already about... Oh, Last of Us Part 2, duh! I'm not going to talk about that.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Did you play Last of Us?
Yeah.
Was it good? I
mean, it's a movie game like Uncharted, but yeah.
I started it at school, and I didn't have time to finish it. But I played like the first hour, and I was like, okay, I can see where people are coming from. Like, this is a pretty good game. Do you think Uncharted will come back?
No. They're releasing like some DLC or mini game with the female protagonist.
Okay.
But like, no, I think they understand that it's done. I can't find what it was, but like one of my friends basically said that it's like, not one of my friends, a bunch of people I associate with who are really knowledgeable in the industry. We're talking about how the likelihood of them spinning off PlayStation is getting greater because the profits coming out of PlayStation are just so much higher than or what coming out of all of the other sections.
Well, I'm sure, I forget that there's a whole continent who like only buys Sony like consoles and like products.
That's not true.
A Nintendo.
Samsung sells a lot of stuff there too.
Well, I mean, like gaming wise, like
gaming wise, sure, yeah.
Like Japan is PlayStation.
Right, sorry.
I
thought you were talking about the rest of the company.
No. Like,
okay, sure.
Like PlayStation and Nintendo are in Japan. Like,
yeah.
I feel like Xbox has
Japan and Korea, they have a lock.
Like I feel like Xbox just has no.
You hear that, Jack? It's the sound of
okay, we could just turn it off, you bastard.
Yeah, you gotta live with it.
But yeah, as I'm saying, so like Sony, I'm more intrigued. I'm just trying to think of what they're going to do because PlayStation's in first place. So all they have to do is just walk out and do what they always do.
What's that?
Which is, I think Sony has consistently beat Xbox when they bring out cool games. Oh, wait, whenever I watch Sony press conference, I'm like, God damn it, they have cool games coming out.
We don't.
These bastards. I'm like, we have Halo 6, they have Death Stranding, I don't know what it is yet. And it's like, I have no... Like,
what are the chances you think they'll announce another Metal Gear? Not that it's coming out, but it's like, coming soon, Metal Gear, whatever.
It might be like... It might not even be a Metal Gear game. It might be like a Metal Gear
in title. I'm saying like in title.
Yeah. I think
like the zombie one. Like it's the universe.
Yes,
it's not Snake.
I think that will happen.
You think it's pretty likely?
No, I don't know if it's pretty likely, but I'm trying to think because you have
for this conference I'm talking about specifically. Not obviously in the future. It's very likely it'll happen at some point.
I don't think they would because Kojima's going to be there for Death Stranding. So I'd be pretty interested if they would make a Metal Gear game because isn't he done with the series? Kind of. He's kind of moved on from it. Metal Gear Solid.
But they made the zombie game without him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like this, like they weren't like he wasn't in the next room. Like and like he's not like he might walk on there. Death Stranded walks off. Metal Gear 6 and without Kojima.
They don't give a shit. That's what I'm saying.
They might not. So I mean that's what I'm saying. Like I'm looking at this from a perspective of like, oh, I would respect Kojima and not put a Metal Gear game while he is also at this conference.
Do you think they have respect for him?
I'm just saying what I'm where I'm coming from. But I think it'd be hysterical.
Konami just has such a strong tie with Sony that if Konami says we're making a Metal Gear, we give you so much money, they're going to talk about it.
I just think it'd be hysterical if Kojima walks off after like showing off some Death Stranded gameplay and it goes, Metal Gear 6 as he's walking off.
I'm telling you, it's probable. Oh, where do you think the new Sonic game's gonna show up? I feel like it's gonna show up either at Microsoft or Sony. It's probably gonna be Microsoft.
That'd be, oh God, fucking Microsoft with Sonic.
Okay. New one actually looks maybe redeemable.
They go, hello.
I think it's called Mania.
They go, our new first party title, Sonic for the Xbox Scorpio.
you see Phil Spencer like gritting his teeth like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Running on Unreal Engine 4, 1080p. The first game
60 FPS.
The game that
we know you need more because he runs so fast, but we can only do 60.
The game that will come with the Xbox Scorpio.
Oh my God.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
There's like a giant mascot on stage behind.
Phil puts a gun in his mouth on stage.
Sonic's a good franchise. This is poorly handled, all right?
He goes, we tried our best, everyone.
We gotta like. I know a game we really need to play the shit out of together, and that's Sonic Battle Adventure 2.
Yes, I have that game.
That game is a classic.
Red Dead will be at.
Yeah. I think it'll be on the Sony one. I doubt it'll probably show up at Microsoft too, but I think it'll heavily show up at Sony just because how Rockstar's partnership with Sony has been in the past.
Yep. I agree.
Anything else coming out that we know about?
Do you think they're gonna bust out some new hardware of some kind?
No.
A new service? Maybe
any VR things they're gonna come out with?
I'm trying to think. I don't know if this is gonna be a very.
Oh, we'll probably see Battlefront there too because EA has their partnership.
I mean, do you think this is gonna be a very VR heavy conference?
I don't know, but I'm saying the possibilities there.
I don't know. I feel like the two consoles have kind of moved away from it a little bit. I know.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like I know the PlayStation has.
Knack 2. God of War will show up there also. God of War will show up there.
We were talking about that earlier. Yeah, God of War will be there.
Cyberpunk 2077 might show up there too.
That's from software, right?
Yep.
That's like is that
software? Yep.
Is it gonna be a Dark Souls-esque game? I guess or.
I don't really know. I don't know too much about the game to be honest.
Neither do I. So I'm only.
Oh, it was Shenmue 3 would show up there. It was gonna show up anywhere else show up there.
All
right, cool. Rate the Sony press conference. Probably an 8.
I don't want to say it. It's gonna be
8 is great, mate.
I don't want to say it's gonna be an 8, but I know it's gonna be like an 8 or a 9.
The bait is great. I rate it 8.
No, 8 out of 8. No bait, mate. But yes, I think Sony's gonna kill it.
They always kill it.
And as much as it makes me angry, yes, as an Xbox fanboy.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are.
After that, we don't know what day it is, so it's TBA. But Devolver Digital.
I don't even know who that is.
They make games like Hotline Miami. They're actually an indie game group.
They have their own conference?
They just announced they are having their own conference.
Is this the first time?
So I'll list you some of their games. So Hotline Miami, Broforce, Shadow Warrior,
not the Shadow Warrior I'm thinking of. Okay. Sorry.
2013 Shadow Warrior. Mother Russia Bleeds. Not a Hero. Downwell. Serious Sam 3. Gods Will Be Watching. That's a good one. Ronin.
Dude, I don't know half these games.
All the Serious Sam games basically are them.
Other than that, what else do we... I don't know any of those. They have their own conference?
Yeah.
Dude, we could have our own conference. My God. I'm going to the Entertainment Network and we'll do some more podcasts.
I mean, they make good games. Like, all the games they made are good. They might be trying to step into... They might be trying to step into AAA. And they're gonna show off their new big game there. So
look, I have no predictions. I have no nothing. Serious Sam 4. I don't know. I have no predictions on what will be there. Cold beer, barbecue, and indie brilliance. That's what it says for the. When I type in Devolver Digital E3, are they gonna serve barbecue there?
I don't know. I'm not gonna be there.
Yeah, maybe they are. I don't know. I'm gonna.
It means a Vice article. So
a Hooters car parked out front. Yep, there it is. With beer and kegs. That's more like it. Hey, let me see. There's also enough of the brash, noisy...
Oh, so they're having one during E3. It's not at E3.
Yeah,
sorry.
they're just having it at the same time.
Okay, sure. And that's why Nintendo's also on. So, Nintendo... Let's build Nintendo Direct's gonna happen. So, we got ARMS. Mario Odyssey has to show up.
Yes.
What else?
I was speaking to... So, I don't have a Switch. My friend does, and he is a huge Nintendo fanboy now. And I've been speaking to him about his opinions of what's going to happen at this Direct. And
do you think they'll announce... Oh, there's a Fire Emblem game coming out, that'll probably show up.
He thinks they're coming out guns a-blazing. Like, they are...
Let me ask you this. Do you think Smash Bros. Is coming out this year?
I was just speaking to this about him yesterday. He does not think so.
I think it would be amazing if there was. I doubt it won't be before next year.
Because I think he said the person who makes it.
Oh, he doesn't want to make it. The creator doesn't want to. He didn't want to make the last one.
Yeah, so he actually saying the creator.
But they'll make it. They'll make it with or without him.
But he was saying so I don't think they might bring Brawl, not Brawl. Smash Brothers.
So they do a deluxe like Mario Kart.
I think a deluxe will come.
I don't know because here's the thing: if they start doing too many deluxes, it's kind of like a slap in the face to the people who bought the Wii U.
Yeah, I mean
more and more.
I mean the Wii U wasn't good.
Right, but
why'd you buy the Wii U?
But even the DS, is like they're all okay. Here's the thing: they're also looking to support the DS for at least the next 2 to 3 years. It looks like. So like, why would you re-release the game you can already buy on the DS? Like it just doesn't make a lot of sense to do. Like there becomes a point where like, are you making games anymore? Like it's like where you get that.
I think they're gonna do. So I think the Switch, because I remember my friend was saying how they're working on the e-store. They're working on the Xbox Live, Nintendo Network and stuff like that. So I think you're gonna see a lot of focus on that, like kind of what Nintendo is doing, Because I think the Switch has reached a point where it is a console. Like it is I feel like the Wii U was very casual.
Right.
The Wii was casual. Like they were casual consoles.
Oh my god! I just remembered also about Sony. The
what?
Ni no Kuni they should have the new Ni no Kuni game probably.
Ni no Kuni.
It's an amazing RPG. It's an amazing RPG. Hold on, let me Google this real quick.
But I think Nintendo's gonna come out there and kind of come out with this base.
Yeah, it comes out this year, so it's got to show up. The game is amazing.
So I think Nintendo's gonna come out with kind of like how they're going to support the system, how they're going to.
They're gonna talk about online probably.
Yes, online. I'm trying to think of how to word it. Like how they're going to support all these people who are coming to the console. Like because now I think people who are getting the Switch.
Well, remember, it's not a press conference. It's a direct.
Oh, that's true. I forget that these things are like videos, like kind of like scripted.
Yeah.
Things go through. So I think you're gonna have Odyssey. Obviously, that's big. Like, harping on it.
Okay, which franchise do you think we're most likely to see an announcement for that we don't already have a game coming out for?
Does Pokemon Stars count, or is it already kind of?
No, it doesn't count.
Okay.
Because they're making Pokemon games right now.
I was like,
Probably some Pokemon Stars.
So
I forgot about that.
Like a new.
No, an IP that exists, but they haven't made a game for. Like they haven't announced it. It's like Mario. We know they're making a Mario
People
game.
keep talking about Metroid. I'm just saying.
So I think Metroid is a really good one. I don't know if they're gonna make it or not because of sales. I think they're gonna announce an Animal Crossing game.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can believe that.
Because it's a very safe bet, I think.
Do you think they would come out with
like imagine here's the thing. Like I think I'm gonna look up the sales for Animal Crossing. I bet you anything the DS one is one of the best selling ones because you can just play it anywhere.
Do you think
it's basically a mobile game?
A new Star Fox maybe? Like I think Star Fox would be there.
I don't know.
How'd the last Star
I don't
Fox
really
do?
want there to be one because like
how'd the last one do? I mean I don't know. I feel like it just kind of came and went. I thought that's supposed to be a big deal. I think you're gonna have.
All right, VG Charts reports that Animal Crossing Wild World, which was the DS one, came out as of 2017, has sold 12.13 million copies. That's pretty good.
You're gonna have Splatoon 2.
Splatoon 2 will be there, but we already know about that.
Oh, okay, that's true. So what isn't going to be there?
What would you like to be there?
What would I like to be there?
Mario Rabbids will probably
Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, that's what I want. I want Luigi's Mansion to come out.
Sure.
Absolutely, I want Luigi's Mansion.
Sure.
I think so. And there should be some 3DS stuff because new 3DS was just announced.
The new 2DS was announced.
Yeah, it's basically a DS. Like here's the new DS. So yeah, I'm trying to think of. So how do you think they're going to handle that with this? Because the Switch is also portable.
I don't know, man. I thought they were going to cut off support within a year and a half, 2 years, and now it sounds like they're trying to support it for 3 years, and I'm like, what are you doing?
They're just doubling down. I think
there's a lot in the wild, man. Like I get it, and the price. The price. Like here's the thing, right? So I think the best move would be if they could somehow make every game that comes out on Switch possible come out on DS also. Because Switch is just kind of expensive is what it is. So like the DS becomes, the 3DS or 2DS becomes the cheaper option for people who can't afford a Switch. And so if you can make like not Mario, but if you can make like Splatoon on the DS.
Oh, I mean we talked about it earlier. ARMS is going to be there. ARMS is gonna.
Right, yeah, I already brought that up. Yeah, so
yeah,
so like if you can make like ARMS obviously doesn't work on DS that well. If you can make like Harvest Moon on the DS also.
Ooh.
Like if you just start making it so every game on the DS is also on Switch and vice versa, like and then you just make the DS the cheaper option to buy, and then like if you want the better graphical experience and extra games, you buy the Switch. Then that's how you work it. But like it's just so confusing. I don't know what they're thinking or what they're trying to accomplish. And Nintendo is just being out there, which is what they always do. It's what they always do.
I mean, think about it, like you just released this console where I don't know if they knew it was gonna do as well as it did. And
they definitely did. The shortages are insane.
So now you're kind of like, so you might have had this DS.
Sorry. I really want them to announce an XL because I want a Switch, but the buttons are too small. I need an XL. I'll pay the extra money. Just give me a Switch XL.
You think it's gonna come out that early already? Like this?
I don't think it'll come out this early, but I would like it to come out this early.
Ooh, WarioWare on the Switch. That would be. Oh, I love WarioWare.
Nope.
They are the best.
Nope.
Oh, I was thinking F-Zero. I was gonna say F-Zero.
I don't think F-Zero's coming out. Too niche.
I mean, I don't.
I think they're re-releasing one of the Mother games. I think there's rumors that might be happening.
That's on there. Yep. Mother Trilogy. Really. I mean,
that's things people want. It's not now. It's not confirmed.
Oh yeah, that's I'm sorry. But I mean, I think that's what I'm saying is the Switch now is so. I feel like with Zelda being like like one of the being listed, people are like the best
One of the
game
greatest games of all time.
Yeah. So now that Zelda did that, like we were just playing on the Switch, me and my friends, we were just playing Wonder Boy, which is this game from like the 80s. And it's like a remastered, and like we fell in love with it. Like this is a great game, it's a lot of fun. And so what I'm saying is the Switch and Shovel Knight's on it. So like the Switch is this console where it kind of you can kind of experiment, I think. I think you can bring back games like, like the Mother Trilogy, F-Zero, Metroid, and kind of just give them that another shot at it. Because now you have this console, which is popular. Because I feel like...
Yeah, I mean...
Like the Wii U...
I would want them to. It's not like I don't want F-Zero. It's not like I don't want Metroid or Star Fox. I just don't know what Nintendo's up to.
I think Nintendo's coming out, and they are going to come... Like that. They had this console, which like, okay, it might do well. They threw it out into the wild. Everyone bought it. They're like, oh, crap. What are we going to... I want more people to get it. They're like, okay, let's just... Like, what games do we have that we can throw at this? And they're like, Metroid Reboot? Sure. F-Zero? Sure. Like, just go.
I don't want them just throwing games. Then the games are garbage. Like, they need to actually have a thought process.
Well, no. I think they're going to be good. All I'm saying is I think there are games where, like, they might have thought about an F-Zero game. And they're like, no one bought the Wii U. We can't make an F-Zero game because no one bought the Wii U, so no one's going to buy this game. We're going to lose a crap ton of money. Now there's a shit ton of Switches people have. Like, all of them have been bought. And now you go...
Literally all of them.
So now you might go... Why not give F-Zero a try? I mean, like, everyone has the console.
Sure.
So now everyone has your console. So now you have a market, and you go, maybe. Like, everyone... And now Breath of the Wild came out, which is like Zelda... Zelda's been like...
Oh, I hope they give us a look at the story DLC coming out. I hope they give us a look at that in the Direct.
There's DLC too?
There's story DLC coming
out. My God.
There's a season pass already, remember?
Breath of the Wild...
We already discussed this.
Breath of the Wild is everything. Best game of all time.
Best game.
Never...
10 out of 10!
I haven't played it, but... I think... And as someone who has been playing the Switch, I think what it also needs is it needs party games.
Games. Mario Party. Mario Party.
That would be
I think
amazing.
It's too soon because, like, again, I stick by the fact that I think the Switch was rushed to release and the fact that there wasn't a lot of time between when they finalized the design and how the software was going to work and when they released it for a lot of games to already be, like, near completion. So I feel like it's too early for that. Which is the same reason I think Smash Bros. Is a little too early also.
Okay.
Man, do I want a Mario Party because the DS one is garbage.
I think Nintendo will focus on getting...
Just re-release... You know what? No. Don't even make a new one. Release the Mario Party pack where it's just all of them remastered.
Oh, now that would be dirty.
You can even charge $70 for it because it'd be so many games.
If they came out and they said...
$70 every Mario Party.
How many at Mario Party? Like 15? Like 12?
They're like 10.
If they came out and were like, all 10 Mario Parties, $60, remastered, here, I would go, yes. Here's
Mario Party like 5 and 7 are like some of the best ones.
Like, here is my wallet, and you may have all of it.
Here is my wallet. You are the flame.
If they come out with Luigi's Mansion 2.
Nope.
Take my pants. I don't care.
Why? What is it with you and Luigi's Mansion?
Well, Luigi's Mansion is hot. Are you kidding me? That's one of the best games ever. I didn't beat it as a kid, so I want to go beat it. It's also a great game.
No. I don't believe this.
You are insane.
I don't believe this.
You also don't like Loco Roco, so I can't trust you because
I don't even know what Loco. I still don't know what Loco Roco is.
I mean, that's.
Any other opinions on Nintendo?
Loco Roco? No.
I think I like to say Loco Roco. I'm sorry, that one's not up there.
I think they're gonna. They're going to have either, I think, Switch upgrades, maybe like some new.
What do you mean upgrades?
I mean, like you have this cool snap function thing. Like why not make can you make new controllers you can put into different games? Like I don't know.
It seems weird.
Like,
no.
I mean, it does seem.
Seems weird.
Don't make it too gimmicky, I guess. But as I'm saying, I think you have a lot of room to play. I think Nintendo has a lot of room to play around, and I think they now have they have the capital, they have the market, they have all this stuff now. Like they're in a good spot. Let's mess around. Let's
don't ruin it, Nintendo.
That's the thing. Like Xbox can't experiment. Xbox kind of has to get some sure hits out there that gets people going. Sony has the room to experiment.
I don't know. No, I would say Nintendo. I think Microsoft should be experimenting actually. Because right now their standard isn't working.
That's true. It's tough. I think Xbox just has to make sure this is a chance. You have this console and you need to come out and get people going. So with the Switch is you had this console, you gave it a try, everyone loved it. You go, okay, now maybe we can try out some other ideas because this one really hit it off. So let's try some other ones that have kind of been on the back burner. And And Sony, Sony's been out in front now. Sony's out in front, and now they can also experiment in the sense of, we already made the money. Let's try new ideas.
Yeah, we have the user base installed.
Exactly. So I think Xbox has to get the user base before they can start just throwing off new ideas that might not sell too well, because you need the audience that's going to buy it.
Right. No, it makes sense.
So like Switch and Sony have that audience, and
all right, Jack. Rate Nintendo Direct.
Oh, I think it's gonna be they could release one game and people will be like 10 out of 10. I think it's gonna be great. I think
it'll be like an 8 or a 9. I don't think it'll be a 10.
Not 10.
They have to like really like have a secret.
I think they're gonna be throwing a lot of things. I think Nintendo's gonna be the one to talk about.
Here's the thing, because most of the things all the things at the show we already had directs on. We have directs on ARMS. We've had directs about Splatoon. And that stuff's at the show.
So what are they hiding?
So like,
what are they hiding?
We're gonna talk about Odyssey because I haven't talked enough about Odyssey.
I agree, yeah.
But then it's like you have to have some real surprises to make it a 10.
I think they have them. I
don't know, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's so early that like they might make announcements, but like a 10, announcing something doesn't make it a 10. Yeah. It's announcing and showing it and announcing a release date that makes it a 10.
I mean, I think you're right. I think, that they might have been because I think we have to think about. I think they might be unprepared for the success of the Switch.
Sure, yeah, I can see that.
Like I think that might have. So now they might have. Maybe there's an idea that was like, okay, like let's work on this and see what happens. And they're like, get going on it. Like we need games. Like, that's my joke to my friend. He's like, get a Switch. I'm like, there's no games, but it does have games. But
yeah,
in the sense of what's coming out.
Sure.
And so I think that's what they're going to do. They're going to say, okay, we have this great console now. Here's our catalog. Here's what's coming. Here's what's coming. Here's what's coming. You made a good decision buying the Switch, and your
rewarded.
And your friend should also get one because here's these awesome games that are coming out.
Okay, so to wrap things up, what do you hope to be your game of the show? Like you want this game to be the best game out of all these games, so that you want this to win game of the show. And it could be a game that like you don't think is gonna win, but you really want it to win.
We talked about a lot of games today.
I can start with mine because I know what mine is already.
Sure.
I want it to be Battlefront. I really want Battlefront to be the best game there, and I'm not counting Red Dead because I think Red Dead's not gonna be playable enough to be eligible. But I think Battlefront will be playable there. So.
Yeah, let me see that list again. I'm thinking about all the games that are gonna be there, and it's just tough. I want it to be. I don't want it to be a, like Assassin's Creed. I don't want it to be one of those games. I want it to be like.
I don't know. Assassin's Creed 1. I don't think it will.
Like
if it did, I would like it.
Something like Call of Cthulhu. Something like these, like Nidhogg 2.
Oh, I think Cuphead's gonna show up like for real this time.
No.
You just like I was so hyped. You're just like, no, get out of here, Mike.
But I want something like that. I want these games that are, that are gonna be interesting. They're gonna be new. They get games of the year, or not get a game of show.
Sure.
But I think it'll be a Nintendo game. I think a Nintendo game will take.
I can see that.
I think Nintendo just is the new kid on the, not the new kid on the block, but has the new console, is the new hot topic. So I think people are gonna be pushing for like a Mario Odyssey.
How many like leather gloves and like chains are they gonna have?
Leather gloves and chains. Am I missing a joke here? I probably am.
Hot topic. It's okay. It's all about anime now. Hot topic.
But I think Nintendo will be the person to talk about.
So what do you think is gonna win though for Nintendo? ARMS, Mario Odyssey.
I think ARMS might.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not joking when I say that.
I think ARMS might. I think ARMS might just
words.
I want to see more. Show me more with ARMS. Show me more content and more gameplay and stuff like that. Like more game styles and game modes. I think it comes away with it. I think it is fun, or Mario Odyssey. I have no idea what Odyssey is. I don't know what's going to be, so that might also take it away. So.
All right. Well, guys, that's our E3, our pre-E3 podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed that one.
That was a lot.
E3's a lot.
Like, I mean, I was thinking about what we talked about. That's a lot. There's always just so much.
There's so much more we didn't even talk about when it comes to E3.
And there's always a bunch of games that are hidden and that are seen there. So, I think we'll probably be doing stuff the whole week of it.
Yeah, so we're going to try to do, it depends. I might have to do some things that weekend. We're going to try to live stream the conferences when possible. I might have to do some Magic stuff that weekend because of RPT capability.
I mean, at least I think me and you will try and do maybe some write-ups.
We'll be doing news stories and all that. But let us know what you guys are excited for down below. I know everyone's got their own game. God, I can't wait for E3. I love E3.
It's going to be a fun time, and I'm excited to see what my favorite game is going to be out of it. But I think that'll be it. I'm Jack Barron. Wait, I don't know.
Wow.
Oh wait, they can find us in places. You can find us on Facebook and you can find us on Twitter at. Take it away, Mike.
You gonna say yours at all? You're already talking.
No, they're gonna follow me on Twitter. I don't want that. No, I'm at the Red Baron.
And I'm at Mighty Mike. As I said, Facebook is down below. You've seen the Twitter handles on the screen. They're also down below. We post them on Facebook all the time also when it comes to daily news that we can't make stories about. Interact with us there also. Really fun. We have behind the scenes videos we put up also every now and again. And guys, it has been great. It's talking about E3. I just can't wait. I love E3.
And let us know if you like the new studio.
Oh, and we're streaming 3 times a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 9 p.m. EST to 11 p.m. EST.
In our studio, it's an airplane hangar. We'll give you a whole tour of it.
God. It's funny because I'm the RT fan, and like you're just like all of a sudden just like being the weeb of RT
yes,
for some
okay.
reason.
Well, we'll be that one day.
All right.
I'm Jack Barron.
And I'm Mike Knowles.
It's time to power down.